Hello there. I have added my first student, so now is a good time to tweak some preferences and settings to personalize my setup. Let's start by adding the student lesson time to my teaching schedule because the information will be leveraged by many other features in MiLaDo. I start from the date of the first lesson that just took place. This way, my teaching schedule has an accurate record of activities. I meet the student every Friday at 1 p.m. for 55 minutes. Done. If I scroll to future dates, I can see that my new recurring lesson is visible. 55 minutes is the typical duration for my lessons, so I want to set that as the default in preferences. As you can see, you can personalize the app quite extensively. Default lesson duration set. Next, let's personalize the latest released lesson buttons menu on the dashboard so it displays the shortcuts most relevant to me. I like to see the list of tasks, the duplicate lesson button, and the export menu. I also prefer export to be at the bottom. Let's check. Nice, just the way I like it. I also like to prepare the next lesson for my students ahead of time to reduce my workload on the day. I duplicate the latest lesson so I can reuse some existing tasks. The date and time are pre-populated using the info from my teaching schedule. Great. I can see instructions for the task from previous lessons. This helps me write good follow-up instructions. I will add one more task. When I select the sight reading category, the task name is filled in automatically. You can change that in Preferences. I save and a pre-release lesson gets added, but the student cannot see it yet. About the default task name I just mentioned, you can choose which categories it applies to under the Task Editor section in Preferences. Let me turn that off for theory tasks. Mickey's About page needs a little update. I know she's around 15, so let's update that. It will help the app suggest better clap messages. We also discussed preparing for her next exam, so I'll make a note of it. The dashboard can be set to only show students with a lesson on the day. That view also confirms whether an end-of-lesson reminder is active. You can fully customize those reminders in Preferences, including adding your own audio. That's it. I am happy with that setup. Hopefully that helps you come up with your own. Thanks for watching.